Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, something has happened this week that I really just so far haven't really agreed with. And that has to do with something that Joe Biden did by opening a Trump era child border camp, basically. Now, this isn't one of those cage situations. This isn't one of those, right? But it's still the fact that we are putting people in these little makeshift areas when we have to have better facilities somewhere for these people to be kept. Now, there have been other places that have made offers to hold these unaccompanied minors in the past. There was an unused prison, in fact, up in the Dakotas a few years ago that offered to hold unaccompanied minors. It was really more of a juvenile facility of some sort, and it was never used. For whatever reason, it never got used for its purpose. And it was wide open, available for use. But people refused to allow it to happen. And then there were places in California they were going to send people to during the Obama administration. So these are things that we need to take care of. These little makeshift facilities are nothing but breeding grounds for viruses and bacteria. You want to talk about more children dying from COVID or the flu or chickenpox? These camps are those places. Because all it takes is you have all these kids crammed in on top of each other. And one of them has a virus of some sort that no one else has immunity to, and they all have it. It's not that difficult. Now, I understand the situation is different. Let's make that clear. The difference here is, under the Trump administration, children were being stolen from their parents, ripped away simply for seeking asylum. These are unaccompanied minors. These are not people that came here and were stolen from their parents. But these are children that have come here and that by law we are required to take care of. There was a law signed by George Bush in 2006 that requires us to house unaccompanied minors until we can find them a home or find their homes to send them to. Whether that's back to where they came from or to a family member here or to a foster family, whatever. But I still can't agree with it. I didn't support it under the Obama administration, how people were housed. I didn't support it under Trump, and I won't support it under Biden. We have got to do a better job of figuring out a way to deal with this problem. There is nothing we can do to stop people from sending their children for a better life, right? There's nothing we can do for people because people see America as a shining beacon, right? A place that you can do anything, that you can be anything. We're a country that people see as, even on our worst day, we're better off than a lot of places in this world, and that is a fact. That is why people continue to come here, legally and illegally. It's also why these kids keep being sent here. At the end of the day, we should take care of them, not shun them, not throw them away. These border camps are not good facilities. They were shut down for this one was shut down for a reason. Because it wasn't going well. It wasn't functioning very well. Now, due to COVID regulations, they are having more problems with finding locations because they have to have fewer people in each of the camps and everything. But one of the things Joe Biden was supposed to do was stop this kind of thing. And he seems to be continuing it. I will not support this, and I don't know if anybody else will or not, but I cannot support more camps being open on the border. I don't care if they're cages. I don't care if they're summer camp style things. I don't care. The facilities have to be better. You have to do better to be able to minimize the spread of viruses and other illnesses amongst the children. These camps don't do that. Yes, they are better than what some of the cages that some of the kids have been put in the past. And I can't believe you have to say that we did that, but we did. But this isn't a better solution. It's still the same thing, doing the same thing. We're not going to be able to succeed at making things better if we keep leaving people in these little tent cities and shanty towns. It's just not going to work. So Joe Biden, I've got to say this was a terrible decision on your part. I understand that you're kind of between a rock and a hard place, but there had to be better solutions than what you've come up with here. Anyways, this has been the Big Rant Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck. I'll see you down the road.